Hello? Are we... Hello? Hello? Am I allowed to raise my voice? Does it clip if I... Oh no. Okay. Lovely, lovely start. Lovely start we have here. Hello, PPA. Am I, like, Yay! Thank you. Okay. Am I clipping, though? Hello, Johnny! Am I clipping? That, like, the gauge is going like crazy sometimes. I know I need to go a little bit deeper into like audio filters and all of that, but like apparently like the microphone was like it's fine. Okay, that is a major relief. Okay. Okay. Ihelule, welcome to another stream from Kairi Akida, Atlantean Shaman. Okay. Good. And today we are going to fulfill one of my lifelong dreams. Well, lifelong dreams, ever since I discovered that it was a thing. We are going to, not Brazil, like the meme says, but Japan. Yes. And I just want to get this out of the way. Yes, I know about the connections to VTubing. And that's all I'm gonna say. And if anyone, like, in chat or something, like, later asks, I'm just gonna say, watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. I said my piece, like, right at the beginning. Yes, I know of the connections. So, yeah. Of which, by the way, I didn't even know until my brother brought them to my attention. Like, I just thought, hey ho, I'm gonna play Go-Go. Psych, to Brazil with you! Oh no! Well, it is one of the places in the world with the biggest, like, Japanese diaspora, so... maybe? Maybe it's okay. And then Kairi ends up in a favela or something, and then is robbed. Or mugged. And that would be very, very lovely. During Carnival, because every story in Brazil takes place during Carnival. Even Rio did that. Okay. So, I've only played a little bit of this, and it was like quite a few years ago. There's a few German towns in the south of Brazil, too. Oh! Yeah. I mean, truly a place where everyone can be miserable. Yeah. No, like, Brazil is just, like, a land of contrasts. Like, I've never been there. But, like, I know a lot of Brazilians. Or like I've been knowing a lot of Brazilians like the more time I spend here in the present day Portugal. So yeah, I've never actually went into depth like with what it with like, you know, asking about experiences and how things are different here and there or whatever. But, anyway, today, fortunately or unfortunately, we're not going to Brazil. We are going to Japan. And I am 100% sure that no crazy shenanigans will ensue. Totally not. Actually, like, one of the reasons why I'm playing this game is to scratch a little bit of an itch that I've been having. Like, I've been, you know, kind of overwhelmed by this desire to go to Japan. Which, by the way, I actually had already tickets and, like, a stay arranged a couple of years ago. Then I wasn't able to go. And the reason is the year. It was 2020, do the math. So yeah, but let's enough of my prattling on about. It's been 9 minutes since I started this, so let's just wait. Actually, let me see the configurations first. Okay, auto mode clicking, no. What? Display confirmation, full screen mode, no. Oh, there is a full screen mode. Oh. See, one of the problems that I had with setting up was that the screen was stretched. So, yeah. Oh yes, 2020, the best year in all of the years, indeed. Display Japanese text when character dialogue is in Japanese. Yeah, I guess. Okay, maybe next time... I'm not Portuguese, I'm Atlantean. I'm only a Portuguese in disguise. Even though a guy with tan skin and white hair kind of sticks out in modern day Portugal. Portuguese letting blocked ports get in the way of an Asian adventure. Weak. Ah, lovely. Another game that doesn't inform you there's a full screen mode until you're playing it. Yeah. If I knew... Okay, like... If I knew... I wouldn't have all this trouble. Like, that's the reason why, like... the setup is the way that it is today. Because it was supposed to be, like, in full screen. But then but then I went like, oh, dude, just, like, I want, no, just center it. Just center it so I can move it around. And the system went like, nope, you know what we're gonna do instead? We are going to, make you transmit in 4x3. And I'm like, dude, I love 4x3, but not for my streams. So sound setting, BGM volume, sound effect volume. Oh, there is no voices. Lame. Okay. Let's start. Oh yes, my name is Roberto. My name is Roberto Benigni. I play the villain in the first live action Asterix movie. No, my name is Kairi, which is which is a very strange name in Japan. Like, totally unheard of. Nobody's ever named Kairi in Japan. Nope, it's not a name that exists. Okay. Let's do this. What? Oh! I don't think I've ever seen anyone stream in 4x3. Maybe I should make that my shtick. I mean, you can try. I mean, I really do think that the only people who would complain would be like, seeing Kairi in Japan. Oh, it's a Gyaru. A Gyaru with no chest. Like, I don't think that anyone is like, what, like, opposed to 4x3 streaming, but, like, you know, it is uncommon. Like, you know, only those, you know, this is so old, I can't watch this because it looks more like a square than a rectangle. Ew. Actually, okay, let me just check the exchange rate. Hello, Roberto. My name is Shiro. Have you seen Kairi? Wait, let me check. I think Kairi ran away, guys. If they would complain, that's on them. Yeah, no, it's dumb. It's really dumb. Okay, currency converter. Let me just. Oh. Okay, so the currency. So the currency as of today, the exchange rate is higher than this. Okay, so no, we're at 160, 163. 160. Whoa. Okay, no, we're at 163. Finally, modern high res. What? Oh, I changed my expression. Hold on. I'm smiling again. Yay! I'm watching this on a QXGA 4x3 diagnosis monitor I somehow got my hands on. Okay, then it would be perfect. I just didn't know that. Hi, Shiro. I do. Good to see you too. Still mentally convert 100 yen into €1. Yeah, that is not accurate anymore. Good to see you too, Shiro. I'm doing okay. I need to put some affairs in order. I have a few ideas. But also, yeah, yesterday I was feeling yesterday and the day before yesterday I was feeling kind of sick. I'm still like not 100%. In fact, I think that it's still starting, but somehow I feel better today. Exchange rates are silly things. Yes, they are. Like, I'm feeling better. Still not like 100%. And my brother's coming down with a cold, so that's amazing. That's, yeah. Oh, and tomorrow I have to go to the dentist, so that's doubly awesome. I'm gonna have a tooth removed. Okay, you know what? Enough talking about diseasey things. Let's just. A plane! I've never been on one of those. Like, legit, I've never been on a plane. Oof. Exactly. Okay, so, visual novel, so there's a lot to read. Let's go. It's no use. Wait. Oh, okay. My dream is finally coming true. I'd planned to sleep on the plane so I'd have plenty of energy. But I haven't felt the slightest bit tired the whole time. But now... I suddenly feel totally exhausted. Oh boy, I'm familiar with that experience. I've gotten 2 teeth removed, and while it's not the most unpleasant thing, still stinks. Yeah, it's not the first time I'm getting a tooth removed. The problem is, it's only the first of a few that I have to get removed, probably. Glad you're doing at least better, and good luck tomorrow at the dentist. Thank you. Thank you. I really hope I can get home and like not be completely blasted by the anesthetic, because you know, slight tangent. I know, shocking. One of the things that I hate the most about the dentist is like how usually the needle that they use for the anesthetic usually makes my gums swollen. And sometimes even like develop, I don't know I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called in English, but it's like a mouth ulcer, you know? Gonna get out wisdom teeth. That also, yeah. I'm not sure which one I'm not sure which one the dentist is going to go for because I have 6 that need to be treated or removed. So yeah, tomorrow is just the first of many. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like going to the dentist. Usually I don't react well. Not to the anesthetic itself. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it is an allergy. I need. I'm gonna tell the doctor about it before we start because if there's any way to mitigate it. Yeah, there was at least one time that I went to the dentist and after and I spent an entire week with my gum swollen and stuff. It just wouldn't go away. So yeah. Okay, enough teeth talk. Let's go. But we're now beginning our descent. We ask you to fasten your seatbelts at this time. I can't go to sleep now, but at least I'm realizing my dream of coming to Japan! Zoom in! Oh me, oh my, I'm finally in Japan, you guys! Holy... I really want to go someday. This is... That landmass below us must be Japan. Wait, landmass below us? That looks like the floor. Why am I so dumb? In the video game. Oh hey, it's Keiko. Keiko watches. Oh, actually, I'm gonna switch a configuration here that I, capture cursor. Yes. Now you can see where my cursor is, I think. Wait. The floor is Japan. Oh, hey, hi, hello. Hello, this is Kairi's cursor. I am just a regular arrow. Whee! Okay, so I was talking about this. I guess you're still sky high? Like the movie, yeah. Apparently, but if that's the case, why did they... why did they put this image already? Wow! My head's spinning! This is incredible! I've been saving up my money and studying Japanese hard, all in preparation for this day. Yeah. One day. My beloved Japan, I swear to make the most of my time here. I'm gonna go to all the places and not spend any time. They silly, I guess. Yeah. But there's something I have to do first. I'm going to be here for a week. Which is a very short time. My trip when it was planned, it was I think it was at least 1 week and a half. But then again, we were planning to go to a lot of places, not just Tokyo, but still, if you're gonna make that huge a trip, I would say that, a week is just not enough. Come on. Seriously? I don't know. Maybe that's just. I mean, this what I'm saying applies to places that are super far away from where you live. For example, for me, in the Portuguese continental shelf, it would be very, like, it would be very unwise to spend that much money on a trip that only lasts 1 week. Or, for example, if I went to Japan or the United States or like South Africa or Australia or one of the other places that I wanted to go, like one of the many Polynesian islands, like Hawaii, which, it's also the United States, but let's not go into that. Like Hawaii, Tahiti, Samoa. I would also go to New Zealand. I would also like to go to New Zealand. But like, yeah, no, that's 1 week is just like the tickets are like over €1,000. Like, no, you can't justify that price tag for just a week. Protagonist Kun-chan is going to spend their entire time in Akihabara. I think that this game's protagonist is supposed to be a Kun. I think it's supposed to be a boy. At least I looked at some like pictures. I think it's supposed to be a boy. It's not very androgynous. Unlike me. Also, yeah, spending all their time in Akihabara. I mean, when I go to Japan, I want to go to like. For me, the travel time and preparation must be in proportion to the duration of the stay. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. It's just that, it's kind of hard to justify like spending like almost €2,000, like from 1,000 to 2,000 euros when you're only staying a week. Like those things happen, sometimes you just have to, but But yeah, that's neither here or there. I want to go to Akihabara to buy VHS tapes. There, I said it. While I'm here, I'll be staying in the home of a Japanese family. Homestay, huh? I admire those families a lot. Like, I don't know a lot about homestays, but the little that I know, it's like they just open your door to travelers. Yeah, is nice. You can get like the authentic experience. I'll be staying with two brothers I met in a chat room, Makoto and Akira. Well, I sure hope that your visualization of what they look like is at least somewhere on the mark. It would be awkward. I'm gonna guess protagonist Kun is gonna flutter when he sees the main girls then. Yep, especially after this. I mean, look at this. Look! Just look at it! They were so happy to hear I was finally coming to Japan. They invited me to stay in their home while I'm here. Which brings like a couple of questions, but I'll get to those in a bit. Dio and fat ugly bastard. Oh, this is there's a character in Inazuma 11 that kind of looks like this. I don't remember his name. It's not Kabeyama. Kabeyama was the one from Inazuma 11-1. I don't remember, but it's like the hair kinda. So, oh wait. First off, I have to meet them. But where the heck are they? I told them my plane was coming in. I figured they'd be coming to meet me. No, you have to go on your own. You have to learn to use the transport system. He looks like Jogo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe I don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't see them in the crowd anywhere. Do you even know what they look like? Actually, that's gonna bring us into other things, so I don't see anyone who could possibly be them. what am I gonna do? You're going to be lost forever in the airport. You don't? Oh. Yeah, no, I've been kind of like out of the loop in a lot of things, including anime. I'm trying, like, I want to see if I get back in. Ah! Huh?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but are you Kairi?
Yes, my name is Kairi, but...
Then it is you! Thank goodness! I thought we'd gone to the wrong gate for a minute there.
But who are you? Why didn't Protagonist-kun get their freaking contact? Yes! Yes, no, that's... You know, that's the kind of basic stuff that you think about. Except, unless you're a visual novel protagonist, in which it's the second thought. Like, not at all in your brain. You're not fat, ugly bastard! Holy crap!
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I did no speak. I no speak English. Eu só falo português. Desculpe. Não me. Eu não disse nada. Não disse nada. There are only two things that are fat about you, and they aren't ugly. I mean, I can't possibly know what you mean.
Oh my, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Makoto. Misaki Makoto. It's nice to meet you, if that's the right thing to say.
What? Makoto? Makoto, you mean you're...
And this is... Oh, come on, don't be so shy. You have to introduce yourself. Nice to meet you. My name is Akira Misaki.
If that girl is Makoto, then this must be Akira? What the hell?
I am looking forward to seeing you. What's wrong, Kairi? Eh?
Well, Makoto and Akira, I thought you would be guys.
Ah.
Aren't Makoto and Akira boys' names in Japan's? Also, Kairi has never watched Sailor Moon. That is just plainly not true. Not true at all. He didn't even... his favorite was not even Sailor Jupiter for a while. Nope. Not at all. It's always been that way in the manga I read and anime I watch, so I just... Oh, wait. Right. Kairi in the visual novel is a boy's boy. He's a manly boy. He no read shoujo manga or watch frilly magical girl anime, so he was never introduced to the concept of gender-bending names. Dude hasn't played enough Street Fighter either. Yes! Like, what is wrong with this guy? Kairi already wanted to get into their Japans. I mean, one of them wears a skirt. Classic weeb mistake. Indeed. Indeed. Dude, that is one of the things. Dude, my name is Kyrie. Why do you think, like, you think I don't know about gender bendy names? Fake weeb t-shirt. T-shoujo connoisseur. Yeah.
That's true. Now that you mention it, we never mentioned that in the chat.
Which is kind of odd. Especially like if you go to their, if like you arrange to go to their house and like you should have figured out like sleeping arrangements and what? I don't. Okay, let's just move on.
And in like Japanese, you can't necessarily differentiate gender through text in English.
Well, that is true. That is true. Although I do doubt, I doubt that you would ever like not say anything about like, oh, Akira, she did this, or she said this, or she likes that. Like, I'm spending way too much time on this.
It's true that Makoto and Akira are
Akira. I don't know how to accentuate these names.
are often boys' names in Japan, so it sometimes results in misunderstandings and in misunderstandings.
And this is why in Portugal your name has to have your gender clearly defined on the way that the name is written. By the way, did you know that if you have a kid in Portugal, you can name them Akira? It's just that you have to Portuguesify the name. Basically, instead of having a K, you would have a Q. Q-U-I. But it's like, yeah, for gender non-conforming folks is a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard because, yeah, like, you know, your name has to... There are some names that can... I think Akira goes like... Oh, okay. Akira. Yeah. Akira. Exactly, Johnny. Yes. Yes, that is a name that is allowed by the Portuguese civil registry. Yes, that's the name. And it's, I mean, yeah, you can make the connection between Akira and eagles. Aquila. Or if you want to say it in Portuguese, Águia, which I think it's a surname actually. Falcão definitely is, you know, falcon, hawk.
But it's not so unusual for them to be girls' names, like, well, with us.
Visual novel Kyrie is still dumbfounded.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Yeah. I see, then Makoto and Akira were both girls. I could have sworn they were boys. He's so dumb. Huh? Wait a minute! If they're both girls, does that mean I just stumbled into a week's stay in a house with two girls? Oh no! Oh no! My generic harem protagonist dirty thoughts! They're like overflowing in my brain. Look, we got surnames like Coelho, Rabbit, Falcão, Falcon, Hawk. Águia is not that far-fetched. No, it is not. Oh, and you also have Lobo, which is wolf, Repouso, which is fox, a male one, actually. You also have... You also have I know that we have other animal names. I'll probably remember them as we go. Oh, cat, gato, and cão, dog. Yeah, we also have those. This entire exchange is how you can tell Protect-kun is a boy. Yup. I totally did! Oh my god! And now that I look at them, they're both super cute. This might be my lucky day. This guy is hilarious.
Now that the misunderstanding is cleared up, let's try this again. My name is Misaki Makoto. I'm studying English literature at a university in the city. I look forward to getting to know you.
And guys, Makoto is legal. Unlike me.
I'm 14.
Oh boy, that's bad. Protect-kun landed and immediately assimilated into a generic VN protagonist. Impressive, indeed. Keep it in your pants, Protect-kun. Yes. I mean, I certainly hope he does. Won't sully my good name. What are you talking about, Kairi? Why are you playing this? Because I wanted to go to Japan. Oh, right.
I look forward to getting to know you.
Alright, next time we're flying to Yemen. I'm Kairi. No surname, because I'm a visual novel protagonist.
I know that much.
That's right. I look forward to getting to know you.
Yes, indeed. And this is my little sister, Akira. Hey, Aki-chan.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you? What the? She seemed so happy a minute ago. Why is she giving me the cold shoulder now? Because, my dear friend, she is which is usually defined as a tsundere, if you will. Someone who is like actually nice, but hides it under a veneer of disgust and thinly veiled anger. And you don't know that why? You fake weeb? Also, you're a Dragon Ball character in this, since family names are just not a thing in there. That's canon, by the way. I believe you. I do believe you. And then the Portuguese version had to go and just ruin all of that by actually calling them like Son Goku, Son Gohan, Son Goten. It's just Goku's family, so it's fine. Protect claims to have consumed lots of anime and manga and doesn't recognize his tsundere. Yup. You should turn in his weep card right now. Again, are you sure this is not an adult game? I think it's an ecchi game. I don't think that it veers into adult territory. Hi-ho, totally not Kermit the Frog here. Oh, hey, Elmer. How are you? Glad to have you here. But yeah, to answer your question, Shiro, I think that it's a little... I think that it veers on the ecchi side. I don't... Well, no, it doesn't veer on the ecchi side. It is like ecchi, but I don't think that it goes, straight on 18+ territory. At least I don't think so. I tried asking around, tried asking around. People told me that no, like it has some, you know, like spicy things, but it's not like 18 plus. So I think we're safe. I think we're safe unless I've been misled. Actually, let me see if I can read the Japanese. I mean, Son Goku is his full name, same for his sons. It's just an exception rather than the rule. Heck, the family name is now Videl. Is how Videl finds out Goku and Gohan are related. Okay, so it's safe, Ecchi. Let me do research just to be sure. Yeah, you do that. Let me see if I can actually read this.
どうしたの、アキラちゃん。何怒ってんの？何怒ってるの？
This is a lot of kanji. I don't know what this kanji is. Ni.
怒ってなんかない。怒ってなんかない。
Okay, cool, Elmer.
Not angry at all.
Yeah, I can tell that this is like very simple kanji, but I don't know enough kanji yet, so I can't read it in Japanese. Filtered.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that. Are you still mad that he thought you were a guy? Not at all. I said I'm totally not mad. Come on, you're still looking forward to seeing him. I was not. I wasn't looking forward to it much at all.
That is such an anime line. That is such a reverse translation line.
You're not being honest. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like Aki-chan is in a bit of a bad mood. Don't take it personally.
But she looks kind of pissed off at me.
She's not. She's really not. It's just...
Just what?
She's just at that age. Please don't worry about it, okay?
So you mean she's not legal? Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
Well, anyway, now that introductions are finished, we'd better get going. I'd like to get you home as soon as possible. But first, I have a favor to ask.
What is it? I assume that due to the VTuber connection, the game wouldn't go for like full-on age territory. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is fair.
Well,
what is this? This is a hi Epic. This is a visual novel in which the protagonist finally fulfills his lifelong dream of going to Japan. And he thought that he was gonna stay with two girls. No, he thought he was gonna stay with two boys, but surprise! It's actually two girls. Shenanigans ensue. If this is not the kind of game that you'd be interested in, it's perfectly okay if you don't want to watch. I just decided to play this game because I remembered it from Game Grumps, and I have been kind of like wanting to have like this wish of going to Japan, so I figured, you know, why not? Maybe we'll have some laughs along the way. We've already did. It's being fun. You couldn't make her more obviously tsundere if you tried. No, there was a way. They could have switched their hairstyles. The tsundere twin tails, like Ren Tosaka. There are VTubers I know would go for an H game, but considering who they were, I don't see it being a thing. Ecchi at most, if anything. Yeah. Time to get a decaffeinated coffee to paint the background. You're gonna paint the background with coffee? Huh.
Well, you can speak Japanese, can't you?
Yeah, I've been studying it back at home.
Good. Then from now on, I'd like you to speak as much Japanese as you can, okay? To tell the truth, Akira's English is a little bad.
I see. Oh, so you're familiar with this game? You saw the Game Grumps playing? Yeah! All the way back in... Holy crap, it's almost been 10 years! Holy... Excuse me for a moment. Almost 10 years! Holy crap, because I think that they played this like in 2014 or 2015. Holy crap. Okay, no existential dread. We're in Japan. Oh yes, Japan. The land of Mono no Aware. The concept that things are aware of the passage of time and that nothing can be done to stop it. Yes, Japan is the perfect place to forget existential dread. Yes, indeed. Okay, no. Thanks for reminding me of Wilkins. I mean, I sure hope you like Wilkins. Because people who don't sometimes just blow up. Existential crisis, yes! This moment has the same energy as Markiplier finding out 2016 was 7 years ago. Yes. Yes, indeed. Pokemon Sun and Moon came out 7 years ago. Where's all the time going? It was March yesterday. What happened?
Yes.
See, Makoto agrees with us. I had a feeling, judging by her pronunciation earlier. The decaffeinated coffee, but Kermit helped. Yeah. What? But didn't she speak English in the chat room?
I translated all of that for her.
That would explain it. I mean, that just reminded me of one of my favorite, like, Monty Python gags. What was the entire thing? Oh, dang it, I forgot. I can't reproduce it. I'm sorry! I'm gonna play Mario 64 with this on the BG. Good. Good. Play the heck out of that Mario 64. Which I haven't... Future stream idea, Mario 64. I have never, ever touched Mario 64. So, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me, Epic. I was supposed to be a kid just playing, but now I'm an adult with responsibilities. How did I come this way? Indeed. How did we all? Okay. Let's go, Mario 65! Oh yeah, Mario 65! One level after 64. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, some weird bootleg called Mario 65. Or Mario 666! I was sifting through a garage sale when I just found a copy of Mario 64, but something was off about it. Mario's face was kind of distorted,
and the label said Mario 666. I thought that this had to be a typo, and that the face was just my brain playing tricks on me. But it was only $1, so I decided to buy it.
I don't know how to go on with that creepypasta. I like Super Mario 63. What about Mario? Oh yeah, the Mario 63, the Flash game. I don't know. It's a you, Mario, and then I was trapped in the game, forced to be Mario for the rest of eternity. Even here, goodness me. I kind of wanted to make an ecchi joke, but thought it was too much, so said 65. I mean, you can make the joke. You can make the joke. I mean, it is the funny no. Oh man, I sure love Super Mario 74. And if you know anything about Portuguese history, that one is full of red carnations. And it involves Mario toppling an entire fascist government. That was your history bit for today. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, can we switch to Japanese from here on out?
Sure, I understand. Preemptive nice. 69, 69, 69, 69. Oh. Which, by the way, is also related to Game Grumps, this little ditty that I just sang, because, one of the Game Grumps is Dan Avidan, who was also part of the band Ninja Sex Party, and they have a song named 69. No, 6969, actually. It's about the year 6969. Featuring Luigi as 6 and Mario as 9. Okay, we don't have to go that far, okay? Yeah, they could just be curled up like the twins in the Higurashi opening. What about the summer of 69? Oh yeah. You are not copyright. You are no copyright locked because Brian Adams is not a very nice person. That's okay. We're all just playing. This was Twitch. I'd play a bonk sound. So yes, like that curl up. That's what I mean. It's wholesome. Yeah. Oh wait, Johnny, I can play the bonk sound for you. Bonk. Bonk. I'm not a very good scout. I mean... oh, man. Then let's start again. Makoto, Akira, I look forward to getting to know you. Actually, let me see. Makoto, Akira, これからしばらくの no, something. Ah, dang it. Yoroshiku. I know that part. I blanked out on the Higurashi twins for a sec, then I remembered Mion and Shion. Yep. Those same ones. I never watched Higurashi, by the way, but it was like... You guys remember Mads? They were like YouTube poop music videos, kinda, but like on Nico Nico Doga. They were like insane. And I got to know Higurashi because because it was a very common source in those videos. So like, I do want to watch Higurashi. My brother actually has a volume of the manga, but I think that the manga is kind of meh. Mads were fun, yeah. Oh, by the way, a little bit, a little bit of a cool piece of trivia. And Elmer, Johnny, you're going to love this. Okay, so once me and my brother were, watching Mads as you do, and suddenly some clips from Rurouni Kenshin come up. But you can tell that they're not speaking Japanese. What's more, me and my brother kind of recognized the voices a little bit. And after hearing it a bit, closer, what do we hear? We hear a familiar voice saying, "Estilo Iten Mitsurugi, técnica das 9 cabeças." That phrase, it was the Portuguese version of Rurouni Kenshin. Someone in Japan found it and used it on their Mads. Because it was not like the only instance of that. They had other things that they cycled in, like someone saying fogo and someone saying vou morrer. So the Portuguese version, the European Portuguese version of Rurouni Kenshin in Mads. Portugal jump scare, exactly. That was exactly our reaction. We were like, wait! That was Portuguese! What the heck? Oh, okay. Okay, going back, bridging the gap between Portugal and Japan.
Yoroshiku? Yoroshiku.
Let's see.
それじゃあ、行きましょうか。行きましょうか。
Dang it. Oh, I need Japanese classes. I love BLJing in Super Mario 127. I mean Super Mario 64. I don't know what that is. Is that something questionable? I mean, we've veered into that territory before, but as long as we're just joking, it's fine.
To get to our house, first we have to go into Tokyo.
Go into Tokyo? Huh? Isn't the airport part of Tokyo? Oh, you naive, sweet summer child, you. You really did not do your research, have you? What an idiot. I love this guy. Oh, backwards long jump. Okay. But sadly for me, I have 3D All-Stars. Wait, is that the Switch version? Is that the Switch version with the 3 games? Maybe it's not. I'm just meh.
I'm afraid not. We're in Chiba, the prefecture adjacent to Tokyo. It'll take a little while to get into Tokyo proper.
I never knew that. I don't know where I am anymore. I thought it was in Japan. Turns out I mean Shiba. Whatever that means. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. By the way, is it a good investment? Just to have the games legally.
It's a little inconvenient, but it can't be helped, Tokyo being as small as it is.
Wait, Tokyo small? Are we talking about the same Tokyo? Akira-chan? Oh, right! That whole thing with... Wait! Wait! I'm dumb! My brother has it! My brother has it, and since we live in the same house right now, that means that I also have access to the stuff that he has. Like, you know, like a married couple. Oh boy. It was the last copy in store too. I got it 5 months after it was discontinued. Yeah. I heard those ports are worse than emulators. Well, but you know how I usually roll, right? I want to have a legal copy of the game, and then I just choose the best way to play it. Usually I go with emulators, just because it's the closest thing to the original experience. Because I'm a purist like that. But like, if I have no choice, then I'll go with something different. Like, for example, I already know that if I want to play any Xbox game, I am going to have to count on it being like released on Steam, and I'm gonna have to play that version, not the original. It's just like kind of a shame, but also not, because I've never been interested in the Xbox all that much. Only for like a select few games, like for example Cameo. I liked how Cameo looked, but you know, since it was Xbox, like nah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what epic. Here's the thing, I played Mario Galaxy start to finish, full 242 star run. With Mario and Luigi, and I didn't notice anything bad compared to the Wii version. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. But I accidentally crashed Super Mario 64 by backwards long jumping into a parallel universe. An actual thing in the Super Mario 64 speedrunning community. Oh, wow. I mean, I hope you didn't go into the parallel universe of the 1993 Mario movie. 'Cause that would kind of be Xbox emulators certainly jumped into being viable 2 or so years ago, ditto with Xbox 360. I mean, I don't doubt that. It's just that I tried to get an Xbox emulator to work and I just couldn't. And mind you, I also played the Wii version, just not like 100% like I did on Switch. Okay, that is good. That is good to know. That is good to know. Mario is not, unfortunately, Mario is not a part of like my gaming knowledge, like all that much. Like the only Mario game that I started playing was Super Mario Sunshine, and that was like almost 20 years ago. That guy's going for a challenge of beating the game without pressing A. Oh, parallel universe thing requires building up momentum for, what was it, literal whoa! Days? Remember when Hideo Kojima wanted the old guy fight to take place like take like 1 month in real time in Metal Gear Solid 3? Like, yeah. The others were ported using the original source codes. Okay. I mean, for Super Mario Sunshine, you know that, like, dude, if I play Super Mario Sunshine on stream, I am going to emulate it. Like, unless something happens, I get monetized in the interim or something, and I have to actually play legal versions, which is like, I mean, it's not like legal versions. It's like, because again, the most, if not all, of the games that I play, I actually own them or have owned them at some point. But you know what I mean. I have played so many Mario games. I have at least 6 to 5 on Switch alone. Pen and Cook. Look him up. Amazing stuff. If you backwards long jump on a platform, moving up, you can build up almost like 2 million momentum in 4 seconds. Whoa! Okay. Hi, Zen! Hello! You're in luck because I spent so much time on tangents and just being a wacky little, I don't know, goblin? I don't that I'm still in the beginning of the game. But we've been having some interesting conversations.
Anyway, I'd like us to head off to Tokyo, but there's one other thing. Listen, do you have a cell phone?
No, I don't. I do not own a cell phone. I am from the Bronze Age. Did we have cell phones in the Bronze Age? I don't know. My memory is kind of flippy-floppy because of all the time travel and junk, so I might have brought a cell phone to the Bronze Age by accident. Who knows? Not counting the Nintendo Switch. Okay. Well, that's a lot of games. You do realize that you have a legal copy thanks to your brother, right? Yes. Yes. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I think that, like, usually most people's problem with emulation is the actual emulation part. But it's like I said. Like, yeah, no, I play games. Like, why am I spending time on this? Yeah, no, like, long story, like, imagine not having a cell phone in 2011. Yep. LeBron's age. LeBron's age. LeBron's age. That was a good one, Epic. Oh, but they were not cell phones in 2011. They were not smartphones. They were dumb phones. I mean, what kind of phone did I have during that time? I only got a smartphone in like 2017. So, a cell phone? Yeah, I have one that does international roaming. I see. Oh no.
I see. That should be okay.
What do you mean, okay?
If you didn't have one, we could rent one at the airport. I was going to recommend renting one, but I think you'll be fine just using your phone.
Okay then, let's head to your, Mine in 2011 crashed when opened Facebook. Ah! Classic.
Wait a minute!
What? What?
Take this!
Huh? This is a card. What the heck?
This is called a Suica.
Oh, I know that one! It's that game that all the VTubers are playing right now, right? Wait, no.
Suica? Yeah, how should I explain? A prepaid transit card?
Prepaid? What a notion! I still use a dumb phone, and whenever my father sends me emojis in a text message, they show up garbled. Because emojis hadn't been invented yet when my phone was made. Yep. I know that. I know how that is. I know how that is. I mean, truth be told, I only got a smartphone because I literally needed one for my job. And eventually, like, yeah. Yeah, Zen, that one. Come to think of it, even with all that Mario on my Switch, it still doesn't compare anywhere near to all the Sonic games I've played in my lifetime. Spoken by a true Sonic fan. Weren't there Nippon VTubers before they decided to go to a certain VTuber agency? I do not know what the bow you are talking about. Wait, no, let me try it again. I do not know what you're talking about. Bow. And that's all I'll say about that. Was it as old as the old Nokia? Oh, right. Okay, bye, Epic. Have a nice sleep. I see you. Yeah. Okay, so back to the Suika that is not the VTuber game. Wow, the VTuber game. And that is also not Needy Streamer Overload. That was good. Thank you. Thank you, you're too kind. Okay.
Yes, you top up the value on that card, then touch it to the ticket reader at the station and it automatically deducts your train fare. It's a convenient thing to have. You don't need to calculate the fare to your destination or worry about buying tickets.
Wow, Suica, huh? Sounds convenient. Okay, I don't know how the public transport system in big cities in Portugal was in 2011. Okay, actually I kinda do, but the city that I was in was not exactly big. So, like, isn't this just like a pass system? Like a pass that you fill up with money and then go. Like I had one of those when I was in the capital. I still do. It's just not. It's just not topped up.
There's another type of transit card in Tokyo called
Pasmo. You know, in Portuguese, pasmo means something along the lines of like surprised fear. So this is like, for example, like surprised fear or like admiration. Well, kind of like, yeah, no, like I'm speechless. Estou pasmado. Estou sem palavras. Estou pasmado.
But it works the same way Suica does. However, Suica can be used all over Japan, while Pasmo can only be used in the Kanto region.
Wow! I mean, the Kanto region is pretty big.
I mean, just look at it. You have Viridian City, you have Pewter City, you have Cerulean City, you have Lavender Town, you have Vermilion City.
Pasmophobia. There's another type of transit card in Tokyo called Not Kanto again. Too bad, Johnny. You're gonna keep getting Kanto until you like it. Until you go back to your childhood days and remember how much this meant to you. Why don't you remember? Oh, hi, Epic. Back again, I see. I have been psyched indeed. So there's Spasmo and Suika. I'll have to remember that. Total G1 or death. Much like Annihilate.
There's one more thing to watch out for. A Suika or Pasmo alone isn't enough to get you on a Special Express train. If you want to ride the Special Express, you need to buy a separate express ticket.
Is that a Shinkansen? Probably not. Just because my first game, Pokemon Red. It was my first too, actually. Oh, hi, Lumi. How are you? Have a video game to recommend for you. You don't have to play it. Okay. Shoot, I guess. I see.
Anyway, you can easily buy Suika or Pasmo cards at the appropriately labeled ticket machine.
I wonder if those still exist.
See?
Wow, I see. It even has Suika written on it. Why wouldn't it have Suika written on it? You stupid... Looks like you can change the language of the ticket machine to English, so even non-Japanese speaking tourists can use it. Baka gaijins. Kanto outrun it. Well, ain't that a freaking coincidence? Yep, who thought that the Suika ticket would have Suika written on it? It's called Reverse 1999 and it's a strategic turn-based RPG about time travel. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I'm a little bit reticent about playing RPGs on stream, mostly because they take a very long time. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, now I actually have more time because I'm a NEET. Oh no, I meant the Pokemon Red thing. Yeah. Me and my brother were just talking about how, like, I kind of got the short end of the stick with the version exclusives because if you play Pokemon Blue, you have Meowth, you have Ninetales, and you have Sandslash, all of which are some of my brother's favorite Pokemon, by the way. Whereas I got stuck with, well, Growlithe, I wouldn't say I've got stuck. But yeah, I got like Ekans and Mankey. Which, like, don't get me wrong, I like Primeape fine, but it's just like, dude, can you compare Primeape to Persian Izak? It's a cat! It's a meow meow! I know it's a mean meow meow, but it's a meow! Play the game a lot, but I'm not sure what other countries it's available in or if it's released in Portugal. Yeah, I also don't know. This game is so boring that Kyrie reads chat more than playing the game. I guess that means that maybe I should lay off the visual novels. Because I end up going more like... I end up reading the other thing on my screen. Not, you know, the actual game. Yes, that's true. Makoto agrees. It's not the first time that Makoto's agreeing with chat today, huh? Okay. I see I can use these machines to top up the card, too.
That's right. Do you want to try?
Sure, I guess I'll add 5,000 yen. let's see. Press the touch panel, change to English display. Choose amount of charge, insert the money. Whoa! Woohoo! I did it! Or it's just the chat keeps getting Kyrie's attention. We're very interesting fellas. That is true. That is true, Johnny. So yeah, it's probably a mix of both. You guys are interesting, and also the game moves at, like, it only moves at the pace that I let it move. So one thing helps the other. Yeah. And that's how you can get to almost 1 hour and a half of stream and still not having left the airport. The chat is just too smicks. Oh, my fellas! Oh, yeah! Party time! Woo! Party time with chat! Okay, cool, Elmer.
Very well done. Now you should have 5,000 yen worth of cash stored on your card.
I think I messed up. I think I said 500 yen. Tomorrow will be clouds and hands and clouds. Trains and bridges. That's from Batman the Animated Series. I actually think it's from the first episode. Actually, it's a Joker quote.
Anyway, shall we finally head into Tokyo?
Yeah! Sure, so how do we get there? Do we fly? Do we hire some chocobos?
Let's see, there are several ways, but the best method might be a special express train called the Narita Express.
Oh, okay, I've heard of this one. I have actually heard of this one. Remember when I said that I was going to go to Japan in 2020? Yeah, we actually had to look into how to get from Narita Airport to, Tokyo. To then go to the hostel. That we had that we had booked. So we actually had a few options, and we ended up thinking, oh, maybe this one is the best because my brother likes to streamline things with trips. So so if that's the fastest one, then let's go. Must leave for a moment, dinner calling. Okay, Johnny. I'll probably be still here while you're when you come back. But if not, I gotta go pack my stuff to have dinner and go to the capital city. What's with all the Portuguese people having dinner at 7:30? You don't have dinner at 7:30 in Portugal. You have dinner at 8. Actually, that's fine. When I lived on my own, that was actually the time, and this was actually the time that I usually had, that I usually preferred to have dinner. See you around and prepare for surprises in your oh dear, oh boy. Okay. Okay, Elmer. Okay, Johnny. Bon appetit. Meanwhile, I'm here having dinner at 5 p.m. Yeah. No, I know that the Portuguese have dinner at pretty late hours, all things considered. I don't exactly know how it is in other parts of Europe, but the Portuguese usually but for the Portuguese, dinner time is usually at 8. It's also the time of day that the night news block airs. So it's kind of a bon appetit. Yep. So yeah, no, I know that we're in one of the countries where dinner is the latest. Actually, I don't know what time they have dinner in Japan though. Interesting. I never looked into that. My grandparents have at 7 p.m. Good on them. One day I will have dinners at 7 p.m. again.
So here, a special express ticket. I bought it for you in advance.
Here in Germany, it's usually 6 to 7 p.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, so pretty early. That reminds me of when I went to Spain, where people had dinner from 9 to 11. It's that Iberian time slot, I guess. Or maybe Mediterranean. Maybe I really need to look into more detail about like the similarities between, you know, other like Mediterranean countries, because like Portugal is not bathed by the Mediterranean, but it has like a lot of influence from it. But you know, Spain, Italy, Greece, southern France, maybe? I don't know. France seems like a whole different kettle of fish, since we're talking about seas and stuff. Turkey, also. Then we go to a bunch of countries that I'm not like that. Like, I don't want to make anyone feel like left out, but like, then you have Cyprus, which is like one of the most Mediterranean countries in existence. You have Lebanon. You have, I think Israel. I think it also has a coastline. Syria. I also think has a coastline. My map is all scuffled. Jordan? Is Jordan also there? Once you cross the Massif Central, you're in a different country. Oh, okay. So like it's that steep, huh? Maybe that's why they only based Kalos in northern France. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, back to Tokyo.
I've heard that in Narita Airport you can buy a bargain set with a special express ticket that comes with a boarding ticket and Suica card.
No? Who's Jordan? And I'm not even going to like humiliate myself with my lack of knowledge of the order of the Northern African countries. There's Europe and there's Europe. Idiot. Also I missed, you know, some of the countries in the Baltic Sea, I think. But like again, that's the Baltic Sea. Like it is like an offshoot of the Mediterranean, but it's not actually the Mediterranean. I don't know, like if that technically. Okay, so Jordan doesn't have a Mediterranean coast. Got it. Okay. Okay. They have Egypt, you have Algeria, you have Libya, you have Tunisia, you have Morocco. Am I missing one? Okay, no, I'm not missing any. Good. I just didn't say them in order. Okay, but my geography is not as bad as I thought. Actually, add Spain to that. They have a few enclaves in North Africa. Okay, yeah. Okay, back to Tokyo again. I thought we were going to Japan. Turns out we're going to all sorts of different places.
But only foreign travelers are allowed to buy them, so we couldn't get one for you. But I guess this time we'll just have to do it this way.
Yeah, thank you. Let's add Gaza to the list while we still can. Oh, right. Yeah.
Anyway, let's use our Suica to get on the train. Just remember that if you're going to use Suica to ride the Special Express, you need to go through the station attendant's gate.
Got it. Then I better get my Suica ready. It should be in my wallet.
No need to take it out of your wallet.
Huh? Then how am I supposed to use my Suica?
Just bring your whole wallet close to the machine.
Oh my goodness! Wireless transmission? Oh my goodness! Japan is so freaking advanced, you guys! Woo!
I'm not sure he believes you. If you think we're putting one over you, just try it.
But I saw people doing that on the metro. It really worked. So futuristic, yeah. Actually, if you're ever in Portugal's capital, this is something that they advise you not to do. They advise you to actually take out the card from your wallet and read it directly. I'm guessing because the technology is not as futuristic as this one in 2011 Japan. I didn't believe them at all. A card you can use while it's still in your wallet. It's like magic. Dude. Visual novel Kairi, I'm from Atlantis. I'm a fossil by now. And even I think that's run of the mill. Like, that's the run of the mill technology. What the fuck? Magic. It's magic. Smartphones are magic. This guy, man. This is why you need an RFID blocking wall to protect your cards from the 5G beams. Why, yes, indeed. Hello, Hino. Hello, Hino. Welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, man. This is witchcraft. We should burn all of Japan for their witchcraft. No, actually, don't. Please. No. Actually, burning Japan would be very hard. You know why? It's very humid. It's not gonna catch on fire all that easily. I mean, you can make, you know, some local fires, I guess. But like, no, you're not gonna make the entire country catch on fire. The US tried it. Didn't work. Godzilla! I've actually never seen. Did you guys know that the first Godzilla movie is available for free on YouTube? And I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. And you guys too, if you want to watch the original Godzilla, go watch it while you still can. Like, I don't know if it's in the public domain, but, dude, like, culturally significant. Okay, bye, Epic. Bye, Epic. Have a good night. Yeah, you'll need a bigger boy for that. But yeah, if you search Godzilla and the year that the movie came out, which I think it was 1953, I am not sure. Yeah, no, the movie is a little bit heavy. The movie, I know that the movie is a little bit heavy, but I do think that it's worth the watch. I mean, it's not gonna mess you up like, for example, I don't know, The Shining. I mean, it depends on your sensibilities, really. 1954. Oh, okay. Missed it by 1 year. Okay. Just touch your wallet to the IC card terminal and... Oh, it made a noise. That must mean I can pass through. Really? Just a noise? No, like, green light or blue light? This is so useful. I didn't even have to take it out of my wallet. It's really fun! This guy is easily amused. Whoops, no time to get lost in thought. I need to give my special express ticket to the station attendant. That's my actually moment. Sorry, lol. That's okay. If you want something lighter, Gamera's pretty goofy as far as kaiju go. Yeah. I think... Oh yeah, I was exposed... The first time that I was exposed to Gamera, it was through James Rolfe's, analysis / synopsises of some of the movies. Oh, and I also watched some of the movies that they covered on the Mystery Science Theater 3000. Specifically the one with the Jet Jaguar. Which I never forgot the song that they made for it at the end. Like, Jet Jaguar was kind of like this Ultraman thing, except, Godzilla sized. And they had a song at the end that went like Jet Jaga, Jet Jaga, Jetto Jaga. Which is like the most 70s thing ever. Second only to Sogeking's theme in One Piece. For me, it's Mothra. Yeah, that's a thing that I need to so many things in this world that are interesting and that I want to get into. This world is so amazing. Great! Now I can ride the Narita Express. Oh no, the train's about to leave. Come on, hurry up. Huh? Wait a second. Come on, hurry up. We're going. Here, we're going. Wait a minute. Don't pull me so hard. Ah, no. This suddenly turns into a horror game because his arm comes off. Why does the Japanese version get more dots than the English? This is not fair. Oh my goodness, this is totally not a photo that they ran through a filter or something. We're here. So this is Tokyo Station. So, to pass out, you just conk your head on the wall and then that's done. No. Hold your Suica up to the turnstile terminal. Wait, no, dang it. It was Makoto and I did my voice. Some numbers appeared on the screen. It looks so realistic. Indeed. Look at all those the Japanese salarymen and people. Of which Japanese salarymen are obviously not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Japanese salarymen. I see. Must be the train fare and cash remaining on my card.
Here we are. This is Tokyo Station.
This is... Wow. This is a train station? No, it's a ferry station. What did you think it was? I guess it must be, since we got here on a train after all. Actually, if you go to the Portuguese capital, there are some places in which the station doubles as a bus station, a train station, and a ferry station. So, your logic is flawed, Mr. Kyrivian Edition. Photos with a filter are authentic 2000s VN core. Yep. Poor Japanese salaryman. I need to apologize. So these people aren't stylized, but the main cast are. Which ones are the disfigured ones? The background people, obviously. I mean, there's no way people can look like that. Obviously. I mean, just look at me. You have a ferry station? I mean, I wish. Hi, Cyanic. A still image. Oh, are you referring to the game or to me? Because you would be correct on both accounts. Funnier to imagine than a fairy station. Yes. Why do you have to roast them so much, Kyrie? I don't know, it just comes naturally, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as a gremlin, but sometimes it does come out. But there's so many stores and restaurants and souvenir shops. Ah. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Cyanic. You're completely 100% correct. Susine spawn peep. Susine spawn pum. As the great, what was his name? No. Mondrian was the squares. Was the squares and where's the geometric squares line? I mean, all squares are geometric, but no, yeah. No, Mondrian was a different guy. What was his name? I don't remember. I'll probably remember later. This is less like a station, more like a shopping mall. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how big this station is.
That's true. Even Japanese people get lost in Tokyo Station if they're not used to it.
I mean, if they're from like, I don't know, some random village in like Sendai or something, I guess that would make a lot of sense. Wow, I see.
There are 14 lines in the station, including subways and bullet trains.
Imagine being a Japanese salaryman in 2002 and you've been immortalized. You're holding your purse in a vector tracing in a VN. You think any of these people realize that that they've been immortalized in a game? Also, why are these two ladies so similar? Maybe they're twins? Oh no, I can't mention twins. No. Okay. 14 lines?
Well, yes.
It really must be huge. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be boarding the subway now, so you better keep close to us.
Huh? Where are we going?
Where else? Where else? Our house, of course.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Vine Boo. Yep. Oh, right. I forgot we were going to your house and not like a hostel or a ryokan or something.
It's already late.
Wait. Late? Makoto. I don't mean to tell you how to live your life, but where I'm from, before 4:23 in the afternoon is not usually late, quote unquote. But okay. In Rome, do like the Romans do, right? Right. Oh, even better, she says, so late.
It's already so late.
Yes, it's 4 p.m. It's super late.
We'll have plenty of time to show you around the city tomorrow.
Apparently the sun sets earlier in Japan, I guess. Thanks, I appreciate it. A typical Japanese neighborhood with its own McDonald's. It'd be dark in winter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm being too harsh. Except that they don't really look like they're dressed for winter. But then again, it's always spring in anime, so who am I to... I mean, look at me. Who am I to talk? Okay.
Okay, we're here.
This is
the closest station to our house.
the closest station to their house. I like repeating things. I guess I'll be coming here a lot over the next few the next few days.
Anyway, it's quite late. We'll head straight home tonight and show you around tomorrow.
What is this game called? Go-Go Nippon, My First Trip to Japan. It's available on Steam. I don't know about other services, though. I think that it's also available on the site of, the makers. Metal Gear. I don't know what you're referring to, PPA, so... I'm sorry. Donkey Picnic. Yeah. No, but yes. Go Nippon. My first trip to Japan. I didn't use the subtitle because it would be very super long. Wow. It's a street. This is the town where Makoto and Akira live. Even so.
What's wrong? You look so disoriented.
It's just a regular suburb. It's... Oh, wait. Dang it. I keep not doing the right voices. I mean, it's not like there's much difference between all of them, but...
It's just a straight suburb. It's not that strange, is it?
It sure is. This stuff is completely foreign to me. I've never been on a street before with houses and buildings and trees. I'm sorry. It's just so easy to make fun of this guy. Like, am I being too harsh?
What? What's so foreign about it?
Well, like that vending machine over there. It's got juice and cigarettes. The vending machine. The vending machine is what... Trees? Japan is so advanced. I know! That's why I want to go to Japan. I want to see trees. I've never seen trees before. Not even Christmas trees.
That's true, but so what? That's the kind of thing you see anywhere.
It absolutely is not. I don't think you'd find that anywhere but Japan. Okay, yeah, no. A vending machine selling juice and cigarettes? Yeah, like, both things on the same place? Kind of weird. Vending machines selling juice and vending machines selling cigarettes? Now, that's different. Maybe the protag comes from Thneedville. Oh my goodness. I mean, maybe. Did someone say Christmas? I did, Joni. Ding dong, merrily on high. Na 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 na. Da, 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 da. It's Christmas in Japan. Let's go to the KFC and eat some tasty chicken so we can celebrate like the Japanese do. Merry Christmas, everyone! Ho 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 ho! You think that Thneedville, you think that Thneedville and Whoville are in the same universe? The same Seussverse? Or the same Illumination Dr. Seussverse? I was gonna call him Sluice. Dr. Sluice. Dr. Seuss on the loose. He said some bad things. And people went for his shins. After he died. I'm actually excited for Christmas. I think they had a war. I think they had a war, Kyrie. Oh no! Wait! Wait, no. Wait, no. You're telling me that other one. You're telling me that other one Seuss story, the one that's an allegory of the Cold War, is actually Whoville and Thneedville. Oh my goodness! I mean, I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but if it is, holy crap! Oh man. The Great Seuss War. Oh man. And by the way, that's awesome, Johnny. I think that we here would be more excited for Christmas if our living room wasn't still such a mess. Partly because it's my fault. I still haven't put away some of the stuff that's in there. That's because I don't know where to put it. But that's not gonna stop my Christmas spirit. Not at all. Maybe. I actually have all my Christmas shopping done for this year. I'm just waiting for stuff to get here. Boy, sure would be nice if the video game displayed who's talking. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but they didn't want to take you out of the experience, you know? Like, you're supposed to be you. Courting these two girls. Well, you're not courting them yet. We'll get there, probably. I don't know. It's already 8 p.m. Really? Really? At least that's not how it is in my country. My nondescript, probably English-speaking country. I guess there could be other countries with vending machines out on residential street corners. Anyway, there's so many stores open at this time of night. Or color coded by sweater. Yeah. Sure would be nice, huh? Hey, look at that. What store is that over there? That's a konbini. Konbini? Fake weeb. Call that again. There is not a single weeb who does not know what a konbini is. Well, maybe one that just get 10 euros say per tycoon is American. Very, very likely. Very, very likely.
It's short for convenience store. You can buy things like food and magazines there, even household supplies. They're open 24 hours, so they really are convenient.
Well, for everyone except the people who work there, but let's not go there, shall we? A 24-hour store that sells all that? Within walking distance?
Well, yes.
These girls are looking at me like I'm crazy. Maybe you are. I mean, you've never heard of a tsundere, and yet you're supposedly an avid consumer of anime and manga. Like, you're a weeb? Hum the Family Mart jingle. I know the Juness jingle. Does that work?
Everything's great at your Juness. Shake hands.
But yeah, no, I don't know the Family Mart the Family Mart jingle. Also, I'm not sure if I'm a weeb. I think I'm a weird thing. Wonder why the Japanese text is twice as fast as the English one. Because we obviously know how to read Japanese better than English, silly. He just watches Dragon Ball and Naruto casually. Yeah, like, oh, Naruto's on. I'll just sit here and learn how to say datebayo. There's so many 24-hour stores and vending machines around. All these things that would never exist outside of Japan. Are you sure about that? Again, 2011. My favorite anime is Big Bang Theory. You could have gone with the meme. You could have gone with the meme, but you didn't. I respect that. But when I think about it, I guess it's a sign that it's a really safe area. That's Japan for you. Oh, they have an actual, like, I forgot that they don't live in an apartment. Tend to petition for them to be localized outside of Japan. Yep.
Here we are. This is our home. Come on in.
Oh, hey, look, we walked right into a magazine about, like, interior design. Whoa, houses, this is very alien to me. Yeah, we don't have those in my country. We just have, like, little mounds of sand that you poke a hole in to get in. I've heard you're supposed to leave your shoes by the entrance in Japan. I guess it's true. Wait, this guy. Oh my goodness, okay. Wow! Are those chairs? Chairs? Wicker chairs? I mean, to have a house this nice in Tokyo, I do guess that it's kinda fancy. Kinda. Also, speaking of this whole taking off shoes thing, like, I know it's gonna probably sound weird, but it's one of the things that I'm not really looking forward to when I go to Japan. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before, but, like, for a very long time, I had, like, a complete aversion to taking off my shoes, like, at all. And that was because around my area in Atlantis, we have a lot of forest. It's kind of like a valley. Oh man, the chairs are taking over your brain. Oh no. Oh no! We need to take the chairs away. Japanese are ahead of our time indeed. Where I'm from, chairs are just used as weapons. I mean, this chair, and that chair, this chair, and that chair. But yeah, as I was saying, and we tend to get we tend to get like a lot of forest fires, and I kind of got this fear of being like caught unawares and having to run away, and because of that, I started wearing shoes like all the time, like only taking them off when it was time to go to bed or the bath or shower. Yeah. Actually, since the timeline is a little wibbly wobbly, that is a detail that is probably not how can I put this? Not accurate to all different versions of Atlantis, but it is accurate to Portugal. So yeah, but like in Portugal you don't like have to take your shoes off when you get in a house. I know that like for some people that's like very, very weird. But yeah, even my grandma used to no fear of a fire starting when you were sleeping. No, not really, because of how firefighting used to work. Or at least I think it still does. I think it still does. But usually the agreed upon like state of affairs, let's put it like that, is that during the night it was harder for a fire to start, because it's like this. While it is kind of dry sometimes around here, we also have like a bunch of rivers and stuff. So like during the nighttime, it becomes more humid than during the day. So that means that it's harder for fires to spread. That's also why a lot of firefighting efforts were concentrated during the nights. And I know this because part of my dad's job during the summer also had to do, because like, you know, the area in which I'm now is not like the only one where that happens. And my dad used to work at a town hall, and he used to have to coordinate, you know, relief efforts as well. So that's why I know some of those things. But yeah, no, like usually during the night you would be safe. It was if a fire wasn't put out during the night or didn't weaken significantly during the night that you had to be worried, basically. Also, I was younger than I am now, and some of those things didn't even cross my mind. But yeah, all of that about the whole shoes thing. My grandma used to say, like, if you were barefoot in the house, she would say that you're barefoot like the dog. And I think that's because in some areas, like not having shoes is a sign of poverty. So basically, if you're not wearing shoes, that means you're poor. So like even inside, you have inside shoes. You're never like, if you're barefoot, you're not presentable. that was that was the general idea, you know. I was born at a very young age. You could even say I was a baby. Indeed. Japanese-style dining rooms have a tatami area too. I'm glad I remembered to pack my good socks. Okay, now it's going to explain to us what the tatami is. Okay. If you were monetized, I would now send a super chat with imagine being poor. Yeah. Imagine being poor. What a concept. Right, okay, so I actually didn't remember this, you know, that wearing even slippers on tatami is not allowed. You mean the stork didn't bring you to the world being already 14? No, actually. No, actually. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't brought into this world with my already dashing good looks and my eloquence complete. No, I was an actual baby. And then I grew up, and then I became what you see here. I also had one eye open when I was born. They say it's usually not... they say it's usually not a good sign. And it's not, because when I got to the future, I realized I needed to wear glasses. Yeah. Strabismus. PPA, imagine being poor Kyrie. Thanks for the akasuppa. Thanks for the supper. Yep. I can finally eat again. Babu, seductive way. I mean, didn't Oshinoko kind of do that? I didn't watch Oshinoko yet, but I am interested. I'm interested in watching it, and from the little that I know, that is something that could have legit happened there. It would be embarrassing if I hadn't. Oh, the writers of this game know that a lot of people wear socks with like holes in them and stuff. I don't like that. If a sock has a hole, that reminds me. Oh man, I should ask my mom to teach me how to sew, or watch some videos. I don't know, cause like it's a very handy skill to have, and I just like, huh. Okay, thank you, Gogo Nippon, for reminding me of that. Should really learn how to sew. And a bunch of other, like, domestic related things too. There's a lot that I don't know.
This is the living room, and that's the kitchen.
Oh, wow! You know, it kind of looks like the Property Brothers have been here. Such an open space, with an island in the middle. If a sock doesn't have a hole, how do you wear it?
Well, you got me there.
Good. That's a good one. Oh, okay. Yeah, it needs to have at least one hole. Oh, dude.
Please make yourself at home.
Thanks.
In exchange, you have to not make a mess.
I won't.
That's right. Anyway, let's go to your room.
It's a traditional Japanese bedroom. Wah! Love the dead silence before the response. It's called an attempt at comedic timing. Word on the street is that I'm still working on it.
This is a...
Same, especially with how the PFP looks while she's not talking. Who? Me? Oh, wait. See this? See this? I'm a boy. I don't have boob. Unlike this girl, she has boob. I don't. And it's not a petanco. I'm boy. But you, okay, kayfabe off. Kayfabe off. The person behind the PFP. Now you would be corrected in that. No hands or I mean, it's the program, you know. It forced me to cut everything off. Like, it's. I want it I have the full images, but the program only allows this. Only allows this. It's what they call oh, it's only a half body rigging, right? Right. I know your character is meant to be a boy, but you know what I mean. Oh, okay. Keep it up, you're doing great. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Poor Kairi. He used to be a man. Now he's only half a one. I'm half the man I used to be. Oh, wait. Huh. I thought the chat box was under me. Well, now I am under the chat box. Maybe you'll grow hands and legs one day. Yeah, one day. One can dream.
This is a Japanese-style guest room. Will it work for you?
Streamer goals, yup. Indeed. One day. Maybe soon. Oh dear. Nothing to worry about. We just got a random incursion from a cat who decided to come running into the room. Johnny, I hardly knew ya. The chat's aquarium is in front of Kairi. Yep. I really need... I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not. But she has this thing of sharpening her claws on my carpet. And I kind of let her because right now she doesn't have any other options. And it doesn't do that much damage, oddly enough. So I'm like, yeah, just... You do you, Mitzi. You do you, little Ms. Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi Sparkle. Plop plop plop. Yeah, that was her on the carpet. Last time I seen a cat invade a stream that crashed it. Seriously? I mean, granted, it's very common for cats to know exactly the right keys to press in order to mess up whatever it is that you're doing. Mitzi is no exception. It's a miracle that hasn't happened to me already. Especially knowing that in the house that I had on the Capitol, I shared my space with 2 cats. Cats are very... What a catastrophe! Indeed. And yes, cats are very powerful indeed. I mean, like, if you think about it, cats are just, like, broken. Alright? Like, they're like complete cheats in the game of life. They do so many things well. Ah. Oh man, seriously? Okay. Oh, poor Alexa. Poor Alexa. By the way, Alexa, if you guys don't know, she's another Portuguese VTuber. Well, Portuguese speaking VTuber, though she streams in English. And I had the pleasure of actually meeting her IRL. So yeah, if you are interested, she is, I think she's a fox hybrid. She's a fox hybrid who's also like a priestess for Inari, like a Miko. But she became a hybrid after she saved, you know, this little fox who was hurt. So, yeah. You could say that we share some similarities. But, yeah. And apparently, she also has a cat. I didn't know that. And apparently, her cat is even more powerful than Mitzi. Because Mitzi never managed to crash a stream. Alexa's cat apparently has. So, there's a very... She streams on Twitch, by the way. Bitch. Oh, she's a human with fox ears. Okay. Okay. There's a very good reason I don't let my kitties into my room. Yeah. Like, that was a time where I thought... Alexa the Kitsune, yes, she's been on here on stream sometimes, yeah. I wanted to be on her streams as well, like, you know, but she usually streams at the time that I have dinner, and usually dinner here at my house, you know, kind of stretches way into. I have to catch up on some other VTuber watchings. Yeah. Because, like, meh. Because I feel bad. I wanna support them. We're all in this together. Collab when? I want to ask her for a collab. I just don't know what we could do together. I want to ask her for a collab. I also want to ask... my brother for a legit collab. And other than my brother, also a couple of my friends, some of which used to be streamers. One of them still is. He's actually a VTuber as well. His name is Daniel Komori. Let me be your manager, Super Idol Kyrie. I don't know. What are your credentials? What are your credentials? Do you have experience? But yeah, her usual stream time is 9 p.m. to... yeah, no, there you go. I'll try to, like, see, like, if during this week... not today because I have other stuff that I have to do. But yeah, I'll try to be there. I'll try to be there like for a couple of times. Like not all of the times, but some of the times. Because she's really nice. And Makoto has been staring at us this whole time. Stare. Wow! I can chat really good. Yeah, and I can chat really good. Yeah, and I can breathe. What else? She streams every day, but isn't streaming on weekends for the time being. Oh, okay. I've actually been thinking. Speaking of that, I think I need to make a change in my brain, so to speak. Because, like, real talk, I think that part of the reason why I haven't dedicated myself as much into all of this yet is because there's this feeling in me that I'm not allowed to. Like, math genius indeed. But yeah, like I have this feeling like I can't dedicate myself entirely to streaming and to, you know, trying to build up the lore and writing and drawing and stuff. All of those things, like I can't dedicate myself because I'm not allowed to. And I think I know part of why that is. It's because, like, until now, like, I streamed, like, you know, completely, like, I was confined by what my day job, allowed me to do. And now that I don't have that, I'm still in the mindset that, oh, you're not earning money, so you're not earning money anywhere else. So you're not allowed to pursue this thing, which is frivolous. Let's put it like that. Like, and I don't know how much of that is true. Like, because part of me is like, yeah, like you don't make any money from streaming, not yet at least. So for now it's just a hobby. And since it's just a hobby, it has to be set to the side for the other thing that you need to be doing, which is making money. But right now I don't really have a way to do that. And I'm not exactly sure how to approach it, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to a therapist. It's to see if she can help me figure out what the best course of action is, because I know that there's a bunch of stuff that I can do, but not all of it is viable. And sometimes being viable is, you know, it is what it is. You can't really think about those things. But on the other hand, I also need to be able to make a sensible choice. You know? Like, I can't drop, like, the things that I like to do. I can't, you know, just drop it, forget it, never do to them again. But I also can't forget that, I also have to be practical. Hello, Isindayo. Welcome. What a time. What a time for you to come in. Just be yourself. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard, Like, it's, The who? Oh, the girls who embodied these characters when they made a VTubing channel based on this game. They struggled for over a decade in obscure entertainment before they made it. They never gave up. Yeah. They certainly did not. And maybe I should take a page out of their book. Maybe I should take them as inspiration. Thank you. Thank you, Zen. An indie I've been watching for a year made it to 3,000 subscribers yesterday. She's been grinding out passionately. I knew them IRL, won't elaborate on who they were or what they're doing now, but they have made it. Yeah, we have hinted at who they were. Also, you knew them IRL? That is really cool. That is really cool. Gee, it's almost like VTubers is peoples. Okay, enough of the real life talk. Back to the fantasy land of Japan. A tatami room! A Japanese style room! That's amazing! I can really stay here? I mean, okay, this is accurate. I thought VTubers were hologram AI. Ah! Thankfully, no. There is only like one, I think. Hanging out in underground Tokyo venues lead you to strange places. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, so you've actually been to Japan. You've actually been to Japan. Man, I envy you. I've never even been on a plane. Yeah, relatable. Like, if I go to, like, when I go to Japan, well, first, one thing, I'll probably go with my brother. The tatami room thing. Yeah, I gotcha. When I go to Japan, two things. One, I'm probably gonna go with my brother. Second, I have no idea what kind of place we're going to stay in. Why? Because if it was just me, I know that I'm too young to rent like an entire place by myself, but I'll just do what I've been doing until now. I'll just lie on my documents. I mean, lived for 3 years, even starred in an Idol music video once. Big in Japan for real. Oh, whoa. I'm betting that you have some really amazing stories to tell, huh? No, but I actually do mean it. Dude, good on you. Seriously. Holy crap. Hi, Mr. Top Hat. How are ya? I thought you were like 24. Well, Should I turn the kayfabe off? Okay, I'm gonna turn the kayfabe off for a little bit. Okay, kayfabe off. So, Kyrie is 14, but he's also from like a very long time ago. which is still a little bit in flux. Let's say the Bronze Age. So chronologically, I am over 3,000 years old. But I am 14 mentally. Also, I have been mentally kind of, because I've also been told that I'm a very old soul ever since I was a little kid, and that holds true for Kairi and the person behind him. Speaking of the person behind him, they are not 14, nor they are 24. They are... Let's just say that they are millennials. They are a millennial. She is a millennial. Why go with they? No, like the person behind Kairi, like it's a woman. And she's a millennial. So that should give you kind of an idea of what age range the person behind Kairi is. A relic from another era. Wait! Dude, I just thought, like, are there any VTubers that are like Gen Xers in real life? Cause that would be awesome. I know that there's some that are pushing 40. But like, are there actual like real Gen Xers as VTubers? That would be awesome. I'm not even gonna say, boomers, because like, and I actually do mean like real baby boomers, as in people born between 1945 and circa 1964. Though it would also be awesome if there were. Or just look at what games Kairi is playing and put 2 and 2 together. Exactly. Yes, lie on your documents like resume. Anyhow, I graduated magna cum laude. Magna cum laude from McDonald's University, won the 2000 Olympics for Team USA, and won 3 Nobel Prizes. Nobel Prizes. Oh, yeah. I see. So yeah, kayfabe on again. Hello, I'm Kairi, 14-year-old extraordinaire. That's why I'm playing a game with a girl with big boobies. Under his sweater. Corona is the oldest I can think of. Yeah, people figured out how old she is, right? Well, kind of like the general range. So she might be the closest thing to a Gen Xer, like in, at least in Hololive, I think. Can't say much for the other companies. Like, for example, Niji Sanji, I know close to nothing about the Japanese branch. So, by the way, what I was saying, I also saved the universe from an alien AI attack, so that's why I should be your manager. I see. I will file your resume. And then we'll call you. I know Caillou is in the same age range. Oh, okay. Probably why they get along so well. Or maybe they were already friends before being in Hololive, before becoming a dog and a cat, respectively. I don't know. Let's go! Yeah! Okay, so, oh yeah, the little tidbit that I was saying. Yeah, so when I go to Japan, I don't know if I'm gonna stay at like, either like our own place or in like a ryokan or a hotel-ish place. But knowing how my brother is, knowing how my brother is, he'd probably much rather stay at like a ryokan. than our own place. Because then that means that we would have to take care of our own meals, and I don't know if he would have patience for that. I would, even if they would be mostly konbini bentos. But and him, it also, I think, depends. But yeah, like it's that thing, like you don't really know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that my brother would much rather be at like a ryokan, like a traditional ryokan that would look like this. Eating out in Tokyo is crazy cheap, to be honest. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true as well. That is true as well. Those are all things that we have to take into account for our trip to Japan. Take 2, because take 1 was in 2020. I am still so Holostar ZN Gen 6, Kairi Akira. Oh. Oh man, it would be so cool. It would be so cool if I ever managed to join Holostars. Which, oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something? But like, that does mean that Kairi would have to go. I couldn't be that Kairi would be no more. But oh yeah, that's one of the things that makes me sometimes want to like try out, and like saying this is probably gonna put me on some Hi, new around. Hi. Yes, we're having a lot of fun. As you can tell, we're still like only in the beginning of the game, and that's because we've been distracted just talking about stuff. So yeah. Good to see you. I was wondering where you were. But yeah. No, but one of the things that I did think about, like, oh, you know, maybe I could try to join an agency and stuff, would be because then remember that feeling that I thought and that I talked about, that I'm not allowed to do this? Well, if I wasn't an agency, that would actually be my job. So, no more bad feeling. I can just go all out, do whatever I want. Do whatever I want, you know, that's related to all of this stuff. So, yeah. Okay, Johnny, I'm not gonna read out loud what you said, but yeah. And Oisinayo, same thing. Oh man, wouldn't that be something? But yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Okay, back to the tatami room. Oh, right. I had my own place when I first moved there, but it was still wafu, so paper walls, etc. Yes. Those places only have one problem, which is, I think, at least from what I've heard, things could have changed, but from what I've heard, they're not very well insulated. So, yeah, it's kind of cold in the winter and kind of hot in the summer. So, yeah. But it's like, dude, that's the genuine Japanese experience. So, like, So it's like, I can take this. I am strong. I am strong. I am fierce. I'll watch the rest of the VOD in the morning. Good night. Good night, new around. And You know what I always say. So yeah, you're more than welcome. I didn't use your jam today, didn't have to. Yeah, good night. Sleep tight. This place was alright with aircon, etc. It was really old though, so I had to duck under the tiny door. Oh, okay. Doorways even. Yeah. I don't know if I would have that problem. I'm not that tall. I'm not that tall. I'm like, I think that I'm normal height for my age. I'm like around 160. Like around that. So, yeah. Kind of short. I'm kind of short for a guy, but like I'm also kind of young. I can still I don't know. Maybe I still have some growing up to do. Who knows? I've actually seen iterations of what I could look like when I'm older, and yeah, I look dashing.
Yes, well, this is our only guest room, so...
Yes, it's been my dream to stay in a tatami room! Thank you! Oh, oops.
I see. I'm glad you're happy about it.
Ha! Tiny! Yeah.
I'm small.
I'm small. By the way, speaking of holostars and male VTubers in general, can anyone tell me why is it that people consider guys that are 170 centimeters short? Like, have you ever actually seen a short guy? Like, I don't think these people live in the same world as I do. And I've seen two facets of it. Like, I mean, I know that I'm not one to talk. I just said that I'm around 160. Like, yeah, no, I am short for a guy. Especially if you put me together with people who are supposed to be 20-something years old. But like, why? Like, no, 170 is like the normal height for a male human. So like, what the heck? Like, what the heck? I don't get it. Like, how is Regis Altair short? Please. Dwind VTuber when? I know, right? Also had trouble getting up the tiny stairs to my bedroom, half the size of my feet, and a challenge when understandable. So very understandable. I am a 5'11" manlet. I don't. Same height, squad. Every time I look in the mirror, sorry, PPA. But like, you know, height is, you know, relative. Like, I know it feels kind of weird when you have like kids and they start being taller than you. Happened to my mom. I mean, I'm about the same height as my mom. So like oh, 180 centimeters. Oh, whoa. Sometimes I see memes like, oh, if a guy isn't 7 feet, height is platonic. Exactly. If he ain't built like the Big Show, then he's short. dude, like, seriously, like, nobody, like, not everybody can be Doppio. I'm sorry. I mean, Doppio is a tower. Doppio is like a massive tower. He is not the standard. You're as tall as you project your ego until you need to something off a tall shelf. Yeah. Just hit the gym and do your height reps. Yeah. Oh man. We have fun. If he doesn't walk into the room and we don't hear, well, it's the big show. He literally Warwick Davis. 85th. 155-ish centimeters here. Okay. I'm not that tall, but I did outgrow my family. Yeah. Yeah. Also, one of the reasons why I say is that my brother, who may or may not be my older or younger brother, let's just put it like that, like, he is 170 and he's just like normal height. Like, he did outgrow my mom. Not our dad though. Our dad was still taller than him, even though he had almost no neck. I mean, he did have a neck. Like, you know, most people who, like, you say have no neck didn't have as much of a neck as he did. The Smurf stream when? One day. Easy solution, just eat a mega mushroom. I mean, yeah, that does make you taller. It's exactly how you were thinking, both it being awkward for parents, someone else just trying to compensate, and the tall self situation. Yeah, going back in time to feed my grandparents beef, so I grow over 6 foot as a teen. Oh man. I do remember it was a weird feeling when I outgrew, not my mom, because again, I didn't really outgrow her all that much, just by like a few centimeters. But when I outgrew my grandma, that's when it got a little bit weird. I'm beginning to get up there in the years, so I appreciate when people think that I'm a lot younger than I actually am. Have to enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah. I mean, okay, I don't know how old you are, but my mom, for example, people keep giving her ages that are like 20 years like younger than her actual age. So yeah, it is one of those things that, yeah, you just have to enjoy it. And thankfully my mom has been able to enjoy it for most of her life, actually. Being taller than my father will never stop feeling weird to me. Yeah, almost as weird as, like, you know, those high shelves that you didn't reach when you were a kid, and then suddenly you don't have to ask anyone to get to them. Like the kitchen cabinets. Like, it's weird being able to open kitchen cabinets. Oh man. This grandma is 34. I get mistaken for 16, and so a lot. Can I be honest with you? Okay. Kayfabe off. Kairi's, Kairi's performer. I already said that she's a millennial. But she was born, I can say this, and it won't give it away. She was born before The Little Mermaid came out. I'm not gonna tell you when, but she was born before the Disney Renaissance. Let's put it like that. If you know when The Little Mermaid came, Little Mermaid came out, then that already gives you a little bit of a clue. A little bit, because, again, millennials run the gamut from, like, from 1981, if I believe, all the way to 1994, if I'm correct. So basically, that just tells you what side of the millennium spectrum she's on. Makoto is just standing there menacingly. For me, it's coming back to rooms and spaces that seem big and cavernous in my childhood memories, but then it's just a small closet. Yeah. Also going back to your childhood school and realizing that everything was tiny. Makoto is patient AF. Yep. The Little Mermaid, first published in 1837. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Kairi's performer was born before 1837. It all makes sense now. Under the sea. Atlantis. Yes, indeed. I can be extra cheeky and say, oh, you were born before this year. Well, yeah. Oh my god, Kairi is literally like 163 years old. Yes, indeed. You caught me. I have been here since the Victorian times. I have just been sucking the youth out of everyone around me to keep these dashing good looks. I'm round that easily to 200 years old, maybe more. Oh man. Oh dude. Oh man, I just looked at the time. Oh dear. It's already 9. I need to go get dinner. I was born a few decades before World War III. I see. But yeah, kayfabe on. Kayfabe on. Okay, you know what? I think that we're just gonna go until the end of this scene. And then we're gonna stop for today. Oh, dude. This is being fun. This is being fun today, guys. I love doing this. I used to ride on the back of a T-Rex to work. A T-Rex in the Victorian era? I mean, even in Atlantis, that would be far-fetched. Unless, wait. Weren't those... According to Edgar Cayce, one of the reasons why... got a hair in my mouth. One of the reasons that Atlantis went down... I mean, Edgar Cayce was a hack, so take his word with a massive grain of salt. Edgar Cayce said that one of the reasons why Atlantis fell was because their scientists were working on strange experiments involving human-animal hybrids. Who does that make you think of? Human-animal hybrids from Atlantis. Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. Okay. I see. I'm glad you're happy about it. I think I already read this.
Anyway, as long as you're here, you can think of it as your room. Make yourself at home.
Zen got it! We continue on. We don't elaborate. No. No, not I'm not thinking of furries. But How can we be cheeky without giving too much away? Okay, think less fur and think more scales of the fish kind. Think more fish. I think that's enough. Maybe. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Makoto.
What?
Where are your parents? If I'm going to stay here for a while, I'd like to introduce myself. Big fish. Indeed. It is a big fish. We're thinking of big fish. Oh, I see. That feel when no Zora wife. Yeah. Those blasted scientists. I mean, that depends on the kind of scientist, because fiction has has given a very bad rep to scientists, when in actuality they are not nearly that unethical. In fact, a lot of scientists are quite preoccupied with ethics, and their sense of ethics is usually kept in check by other scientists, and that's a whole can of beans. That's a whole can of beans. Let's not go into big fish who claim they're not human animal hybrids, and it's just a costume, but their teeth tell another story. Yes, and I think that's. And it's actually, and I think that's enough. Actually, they are what? Also, who is they? Is it the scientists? Where are your... Oh, right. Where are your parents? If I'm going to stay here for a while, I'd like to introduce myself.
Oh, our parents aren't here.
Guys, the visual novel is showing. I don't know what that kanji means. What? What did you just say?
Our parents were called out of town for 2 weeks on urgent business. It's a shame. They really wanted to meet you. So I'm afraid they won't be back until after you've gone. I'm really sorry.
The visual novel, it's showing. Oh no. Oh no. Or like that meme from TikTok says,
oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very annoyed by that. I think it's funny.
Anyway, I have to help with the dinner preparations. Could you wait a few minutes then? Could you wait a few minutes, then come to the living room?
Sure. There. Oh no! Oh no, the Doki Doki sound! Oh no! Their parents aren't here? They won't be back until after I'm gone? In other words, the whole time I'm in Japan, the only ones in the house, in the whole house. Pretty sure that's what they meant. Will be Makoto, Akira, and I? Oh no. My kokoro cannot take this much. My IRL first trip to Tokyo, I stayed at a place like this with an old Japanese dude. Where was my cute sister homestay with no parents present? Did VNs lie to me? Yes, I seen that yo. They have lied to you. They have bamboozled you.
Forgot to mention there is only one bed, Oni-chan.
Yeah, I do think that it's a typo.
And yeah.
I mean, I don't think that they would go that far. I mean, like, if nothing else, you could stay in the parents' room. That's... How is that going to work? You have your own room. It's not rocket science. Typo in the video game! Get blessed! I mean, it's weirder because it's a game released in 2011, and how did nobody notice until now? How did nobody notice? I mean, no, seriously, how many people have played this game? No way! I mean, it's not like I've done anything to feel guilty about, but you thought it. And that is even worse. 'Cause you've committed thought crime, VN Kairi! What are you gonna do about it, huh? It'll be only me and this old Japanese man here the entire time I'm in Japan, and his parents aren't home? Doki-doki.wav. I have to stop thinking about this. They've been nothing but good to me. Oh my god, you piece of shit. I can't betray the kindness they've shown me. I'm not gonna think about that stuff anymore. Your pants think otherwise. I mean, I don't know. I'm not seeing them. It's in first person. So, like, I don't know. My pants are intact. Are yours? It's 11 p.m. Do you know where your pants are? I won't think about it. I won't. Protaku needs to cool his urges. Yep. Not gonna lie, if I were in his situation, I'd be thinking the same too. Kairi doesn't have pants anyway. Nope. I wear what can be called a kilt. I mean, I don't know, like, it actually goes all the way. Can it be called a kilt then? Or is it just like a skirt? Skirt for guys. Regular Atlantean attire, or regular ancient world attire. Now that I think about it, like, who are the first people to wear pants? Were they, like, Europeans? Like, you know, Northern Europeans? You're wearing a tunic or wrapping or something. You aren't even wearing pants. Well, VN Kairi obviously isn't. Well, VN Kairi obviously is wearing pants. I mean, someone would have commented on it. A great kilt goes... A great kilt almost goes all the way. Oh, okay. The world's worst invention. Pants. Yep. Kind of insulting if he didn't. Like, what? I'm not good enough for your Tenchi Muyo scenarios? Probably. Pants are needed in the cold. I've heard pants were mostly with people who rode horses initially. Oh, okay. Well, people who rode horses and probably the Celts. Oh, Resident Scott for all kilt-related questions here. Oh, okay. Good to know. And became fashionable in warmer climates after Indo-European horse riders conquered everything. As they do. As they're wont to do, I believe. But yeah, no, I distinctly remember reading about, like, Romans thinking that the Celts were super uncivilized because they wore pants, wrappings around their legs. How crude! How unorthodox! The Romans, by the way, one of the most enthusiastic tunic-wearing peoples in history. So yeah. Funny how those things completely turn on their head after a few years, huh? Okay, continuing about pants. I'm a gentleman. Are you though? I mean, you're a harem protagonist. Make of that what you will. A gentleman. A gentleman. A gentleman! I mean, when it goes into Madness Mount territory, I'm starting to think there's something seriously wrong with this guy. Oh. Okay, and with that, I think that we can stop for today. Chariots were always the cooler Indo-European method of horse conquering, and you could stand on those. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. It's already like 9:20. I really need to go eat. I am hungry. So yeah, I think that this has a quick save. So yeah, also a menu where I think you can save and load. Yeah. Today's expenses 0. Haha. I did not spend any money whatsoever. Everything was provided for me by the two hotties. I mean, girls. We sleep with harem. Yeah. Okay. Seriously, this is being so much fun. I mean, I know we're barely getting through the game. But I mean, it just gives us so much to talk about. It's great. Okay then. As I usually say, whether you're watching this live or the VOD. Okay, the important question though, which girl cuter? I don't know, actually. Euros, so he's European. Yeah, like we could pick if we wanted dollars or euros, and me being European myself, I went with euros. Too bad if you're British though. No pounds. Yeah. Yeah, just to answer your question, I don't know, like I think that we would go in terms of cuteness. I would say Makoto. Makoto is more like is closer to what I think is cuter. But yeah. Okay. Whether you're watching this live or the VOD, know that your presence is always appreciated. And see you soon. Or, as they say in Atlantis, Ekaze! Bye! And I didn't mess up this time. Woohoo! Okay, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Okay, here it is. Gaming the system by being British but thinking in yen anyway. Yes, that would happen. The one that shows up more personally. Yeah. Yeah, that's Makoto. Okay. Bye. Ekaze. See ya. Ito de. Bye.